Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Spartan.
And I'm Pudgey.
And we are back watching Breaking Bad, Season 4, Episode 3. Now, I know what you guys are saying. Spartan, that is an amazing God of War t-shirt you're wearing. I get it, I hear, but we are here for Breaking Bad. I don't want to take the spotlight too long. Yes, it's epic. I didn't realize I was wearing it, to be honest. But
You need a semi-stand.
yeah, it's fine. People can see. Those who are worthy know this is probably one of the coolest t-shirts on the planet. It is from Greece itself. My parents went and bought it back. Yeah, look, I could probably talk about it for the next 10 minutes. We will move on to Breaking Bad, but... and I get it, you're jealous. I would be too if I didn't have it.
What could you possibly say for 10 minutes about a t-shirt?
Oh, plenty. Now, on to the episode.
Yes, before you get into the stuff that you're stuck on, let's talk about some other stuff.
Stuff that I'm stuck on?
Yeah.
What I'm stuck on?
You'll know in a second.
Oh, here we go. We've started off on a great note.
I personally wanted to talk about Hank because he is really, really struggling, but I know that in Breaking Bad there are no stones left unturned, no mistakes, nothing there just because. And at the moment, he's really infatuated with these stones or crystals or minerals, as he calls them. Yes, minerals. And he was kind of infatuated with the blue one. Now, I don't know if he's just like fixated on something that's trying to make him feel better, but knowing Hank, I feel like he's trying to get a little bit of his old life back.
Mineral, crystal, blue, it's all too much there. It's all too tied into the whole Heisenberg case.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? So, I don't know, but I am personally feeling like the struggles of Hank and everything that he's going through, like, he's playing his character like to a T. He's doing really well with like the trauma of it all, the pain, the wanting to go back to your old life, but you can't. Like I find it really emotional, and even how Marie's handling it as well.
Yeah, I've actually felt for Maria a fair bit. She's been quite a supportive partner.
Yeah.
I've grown to like her through this process where she's shown her true colours and how much she does care about Frank, and I have grown
Hank,
yeah.
Guys, we're watching a show off screen, and one of the characters was Frank.
Yeah,
so.
I get mixed up with words, and it's first thing in the morning, first recording of the day, brain ain't fully there, and I'm still thinking about my God of War t-shirt. The way she cares about Hank, it's made me appreciate her character a lot more, and so I actually fell for her when she's trying to cheer him on, comes to his room, and he's like, "Get out," and I understand his pain too.
Yeah.
And she's just sort of like quivering at the lip, like she doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
And I felt for her because she really is trying. It's a tough position for them both. Yeah, that'd be interesting. To see how that little story plays out.
It's one of my favorite storylines, just to explore, because both their acting is really great, and I genuinely believe what they're going through. Like, I feel what they're going through. So
I just can't imagine what it's going to be like if Hank finds out that Walter's the reason he got shot, essentially. Like, he finds out the real thing that's been going on this whole time. He's going to be so pissed.
But it's not even just because he got shot. It's, because Hank has wanted this promotion for so long, and he knew that El Paso was a stepping stone to something bigger that, was the dream for both him and Marie.
Yeah.
And that dream has just like vanished now because of all the scenarios that Heisenberg has put him through. So, and Walter for that matter. And we know, just going to reiterate, we know they're the same person, just like different masks that he wears, I guess, what he allows himself to be in that moment.
Yeah. Jesse is really struggling with the fact that he had to kill again, pretty much.
Again.
Yeah, and we saw him just struggling, not wanting to be alone, wanting to drown out the noise, not think about it, and
he bought the biggest sound system ever.
Yeah, and then as soon as his mates left him, he pretty much just broke down crying, head in hands at the end, and that's where we left off. So,
yeah,
Jesse's going through yet another difficult time period. He kind of earns them, unfortunately, to a degree, in this line of work that they're all doing.
Yeah.
It's at the point now where I do genuinely like Jesse and Walt a lot, but I can't overly defend them to a certain degree. I'm like, well, you're sort of in this business now, and you keep going more and more full send, and you keep playing more dangerous games. Jesse gets greedy time and time again when he shouldn't, and
Yeah, but I also feel like Jesse is ready to give up on it all. He said, you go to DEA protection and I'll just run away.
That's when he thinks he's going to die. He's very rich to give up when you think you're
Yeah.
going to die, but then when they're working for Gus and they're already making over $1 million, he's
Yeah.
trying to sell on the side.
True.
So, he's always saying one thing, doing another.
True.
Got to keep him accountable.
Well, they're both pretty much on the run, but staying very still in their locations.
And the last thing we saw with Walter was he tried to persuade Mike that, his life was limited as well after what Gus did to the other guy who still don't remember his name.
Oh, I remembered it and then I forgot.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Let's play bad with names.
Brother is gone. And Mike, in more of I reckon Mike just didn't, he almost, the words were reaching him, but he sort of a lash out of frustration or the danger of what it could get them into if they both agree to this. He pretty much beat the shit out of Walter, but I don't feel like Mike was completely against his words. It was sort of like, don't tell me this, don't open my mind to this. I don't want to consider that, because Mike's already been wrestling. We've seen him going to the bar more, drinking more, being more stressed. He hasn't slept. So he's been working overtime, so he doesn't know where he sits.
I've got a prediction.
Before your prediction, I've got something else to say.
Yeah.
So don't lose it. Because when I was looking for thumbnails and I went back to the scene where Gus cuts the boy's neck open, you see Mike, he's waiting there, and he cuts his neck open. Mike puts his gun at Gus. So that's a big move, right? Mike puts his gun at Gus, and then he's like, what's happening? So he's like instinctively or reflexively, he puts the gun up at Gus, and that's a big move.
To protect
this is at his boss.
Yeah.
And then he's sort of like watching horrified. So that goes to show how unprepared. Because a part of me thought maybe Mike sort of knew. Well, I only saw it when I was looking for thumbnail. So I thought maybe Mike knew about it because, he made a point of, did you get seen? But no, Mike did not think that Gus would go near that far. So that really had an impact on him.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, that makes me question my prediction a little bit more, but I will tell you it anyways. I just feel like Mike is always going to side with what he knows. I don't think he's the type of person to go outside of what he knows, especially with his story that he was telling us about that lady that he tried saving and, that whole half measure, full measure story. So I do feel like he's going to protect, which is... his job is to protect Gus, and he's going to be in Walter's way, and Walter's going to have to eliminate that block.
What do you mean when you say what he knows? Like...
Well, what he knows right now is protecting Gus. That's his job.
Yeah, I would... Yeah, okay. I thought you might have meant if he's certain of a certain outcome, then he'll act. He won't act before that. Because if it's what you're saying there, then I'm not so sure. Mike strikes me as a very... He doesn't make stupid or rash decisions, but he's a very independent thinker. And if he thinks...
Nah, he's an independent thinker, but he knows who his boss is. And that's it.
Yeah. I don't know. He's pretty dangerous himself. So I could see him turning to Walter's side if he thought the cause was valid enough. We'll find out, won't we? Thank you to all of our Patreon supporters. If you want 3 to 4 weeks of early access to our edited and uncut reactions, we'll leave a link to our Patreon down below.
And if you guys are watching this over on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel for more, and let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this episode.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. I'd be so scared coming into work every day.
I was waiting for the bruised eye.
He's so proud of it.
That's Gail's contraption, the coffee machine.
He's happy, and then he's like, shit, all that's become of it.
I think the machine as well is like, reminds him what he's done.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, there's a camera on him at all times.
It's literally moving.
Now that's new. Isn't it interesting? It's a game of cat and mouse between him and Gus now. Who would have thought?
Watch him talk straight into the camera.
Oh, shit.
What is going on with you? I've left you like 23 messages.
Covering the eye.
Can we talk about this later?
No. Okay, we can't.
She knows something's up.
Oh, Jesus. What happened?
Nothing. I just bumped it, that's all.
Yeah, good excuse.
It's complicated, and I don't wish to discuss it. It's none of your concern.
Are you in danger?
He's always in danger. His job makes him be in danger.
Let's just say that I have a hell of a lot more on my mind right now than thinking about buying a damn car wash, okay?
Yeah, to put it
A
lightly.
lot more.
Then we go to the police.
Police for what?
You're a drug dealer, afraid for your safety
What?
and
Whoa,
the safety of your
whoa,
family.
whoa.
He won't do that, not with his pride.
Danger.
Yeah, but you
no,
just
and I
said
have
that-
never used that word. I said things were complicated, and then you flew off the handle.
Yeah, I flew off the handle when I saw that.
She's nailed it. Man's in full denial.
This is just so passive aggressive, you know.
Passive aggressive.
He is projecting a lot.
And deflecting.
I had an argument with a coworker. Okay?
And
Can our end?
We were in this bar and we were discussing a particular business strategy and it got heated.
I mean, he's not wrong, but he's leaving out a lot of details.
Yes, Skylar, I was in a bar fight.
He's like almost proud of it. He's like, yeah, that's me.
so you're okay.
She's genuinely concerned about him. Oh, if only she knew the half of it.
I need you to promise me that if things do get dangerous,
Skylar.
promise me.
He ain't gonna promise shit here.
Things are already dangerous, man. Someone's trying to kill him. How much more dangerous can it get?
Yeah.
Man's in denial.
Walter's pride is gonna be the end of him big time.
Michael Kilborn.
Tori Costner.
The hell? Under an alias.
I see you're married.
No, divorced. Very recent.
What is she doing?
Any children?
Yes. As a matter of fact, a little boy.
Oh, how old?
He turned 4 in May. He's a Gemini.
What the hell is she doing, dude? She's living a whole made up reality. Oh shit.
He'll still go to summer camp and whatnot. You know, play dates. I don't want him to be socially awkward.
Oh, no, makes a lot of sense.
He tests very highly.
What the hell?
She's like loving this
Oh my
dreamland.
god.
Hello? I'm back. That's okay.
Yeah.
Don't come in.
Is that his version of porn? Oh
I think
my
that
God.
was porn.
I don't know. It was pretty tame. Not that I would know.
I must have said Cheetos like 10 times. You need me to write it down for you?
No, and I don't need you to be mean about it either, Mr. Grumpy.
He is Mr. Grumpy, isn't he?
Where you going?
Back to the store, I guess. Here.
And the draft's not for 2 months, so this is useless.
Oh, she's just trying to help ya.
Damn, yeah, he's in a terrible headspace.
You want to do something?
Do something.
Oh wow.
Is he asking genuinely?
Yeah.
Go karts.
Go-karts.
Come on. Is he using? I think he is.
How you doing? Good. Yeah?
What do you think he's going to say, Walt?
Is there anything we should talk about?
Plenty. Go karting.
How's your eye? Yeah, it's fine.
Anything we should talk about?
Oh my god, they're gonna play this game. They never
Someone
learn.
speak up.
Getting the shit kicked out of you? Not to say you get used to it, but you do kind of get used to it.
Yeah, Jesse has been beaten up a few times.
Yeah, but I think it's more than that he's speaking about. What's interesting is I've been paying attention to colors. Walt was wearing like a purple shirt before. Now he's got purple pinstripes. I don't know what that means yet, but it's definitely on purpose.
We're not buying a nail salon, Mr. Goodman. We're getting the car wash.
She's adamant.
You took a run at this Bogdan character and he wrestled you into submission with his eyebrows.
Oh, that was great.
So if the guy won't sell, he won't sell.
I don't accept that. I don't accept that he won't sell. I think he just lacks the proper motivation.
Well, what motivation are you going to give the guy?
This one, she's a keeper.
Saul loves her.
Not really. She annoys him because she always goes to nth degree.
You got a real nice place here. Shame if something happened to it. That angle.
What are you talking about? Violence?
Well, what do you expect? Look at the business you're in.
Oh, no, that is not at all what I meant. We do not do that. That's not who we are, right?
Yeah, no.
You have to remember, like, yeah, sure.
I mean, there's got to be dozens of car washes in this area. Who says it has to be this one?
I do.
Oh, now her pride's getting in the way.
I don't like him. Bogdan. He was condescending to me, rude about you, and I do not like him.
So now he's on her shit list. Oh shit.
What do you mean rude about me?
Oh, no. Match made in heaven, these two. Or
Yeah.
hell.
Yep.
Something along the lines of, you weren't man enough to face him yourself.
What?
Oh, bro, we're all.
Poke, poke, poke.
They're a lot more similar than they think.
No, I advise against.
It's this one.
Oh, they're locked in. Oh, this is gonna be cool.
All we have to do is think of a non-violent, unsuspicious way to purchase the car wash that protects the innocent and doesn't cost $20 million.
All right, well, Scarlett, you got to come up with something. So she keeps going to open houses. Imagining a new life, maybe?
My brother's in the Peace Corps and won't be back for 18 months, and I said I'd hang on to his furniture.
Gives me very weird vibes.
She gets to live a different life, pretend to be someone else for a little while.
Understandable, yeah, but just how good she's at it.
Hmm.
There's a new story for each house.
Still, what a fascinating career that must have been for him.
It was. I mean, NASA was like a second family to us.
NASA.
Oh my god. What did she do?
Did she take what? She took one. Oh no, her thieving days are back.
Is she stealing from each of the houses?
I don't know.
Oh my god, now we've got Jesse here struggling. big
Everyone's
time.
up in chaos right now. All Walt had to do was go with him.
I like this song. Can't remember where it's from, but I like it. Oh, this song's in Vikings.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it is. It's the intro song, I'm pretty sure.
Are they just taking his stuff?
Oh my god, what's he done to his house?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Dude, this is dark.
And it's been newly renovated. Look at all the damage.
He'd rather that than be alone. Holy shit. That's pretty sad.
Oh, poor Jesse, man. I feel so bad for him. They really got to start speaking up to each other.
Very European feel.
You think? Oh, I lived in London for years, so yeah.
Oh my god. She's so good at it too.
But we were almost never there. My husband is an illustrator, so we traveled a lot.
Same realtor.
It was before the kids were in school, so it was easy to pick up and go.
Kids were in school. She's heard her.
Oh. Oh, I want to hear this confrontation now.
This will be interesting. I'm nervous for her.
You're a thief.
Excuse me?
And a liar, making stories up about yourself. What's wrong with you?
No, what's the matter with you, lady?
Oh, the balls.
My husband is a DEA agent.
Oh, I thought he was an astronaut or an illustrator. You better get your crazy lies straight.
You know what, fatty?
Oh.
Let go of my purse. Let go.
Oh my god.
Let it go. Let it go.
The spring comes out.
Watch everything.
Everything. Why? Why would she?
Why was there a photo of them?
You are in big trouble.
Yeah, she's so good.
Oh my god.
She did everything wrong, and you're in big trouble.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Just slow down. Start from the.
I think it's gonna be a wake-up call for him.
Yeah, how he's been treating her as well.
Are you seriously doing this to me again?
Oh shit!
He hasn't realized yet how much he's contributing.
It's almost like I can't just go through my own shit for once.
So, good news. The officer spoke to the homeowners and they're not going to press charges.
Good. I won't either.
I won't either.
Oh my god.
She's slowly breaking inside.
Marie, you want to go home?
She doesn't want to go home.
Look at all the pain they've caused, man. Damn Walter. What bright idea did she get?
Yes, it's Skylar White calling for Saul Goodman, please. Yes, it is important. Thank you.
All the bubbles from the car wash kind of going down the drain. What does that mean?
She's gonna mess with the car wash.
Sorry, same as before.
That's Bill Burr.
Is it? It is too. Sounds like
too.
him too.
Yeah, holy shit. Best comedian ever.
I understand it's a hardship. If you like, we can give you a list of approved vendors. If you get going immediately, your downtime shouldn't be any more than 4 or 5 weeks.
Skylar's playing the game very smart.
Tell me why you shut me down. What laws did I break?
What laws? Several.
Tell me exact specific laws or I refuse.
Specific?
Right now.
Kind of feel sorry for him.
I know.
Can cite him under the Toxic Substances
Control Act of 1976. U.S. Code Title 15.
This poor man, he didn't really do anything wrong other than not like Walter, and then got screwed.
Was that
Specific enough for you?
Skylar's loving it. Bad girl undercover.
I'm here for Hank, actually.
Oh, you're so sweet. Hank will be thrilled.
Did he read between the lines, seeing her upset and coming over
Probably.
stars? Hopefully. Yeah, no one's visited the guy.
I know.
What now? She rob a bank?
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
He's got files. Ooh. He's gonna probably bring him some work to get his mind off everything.
Actually, I could use your help on something. Homicide, possibly drug-related.
You want my help on the case?
Yes, your help, Hank.
You ever come across a guy by the name of Gail Bedecker?
Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
We found a notebook at his place. I made a
Oh,
copy
yeah,
for
the
you
notebook.
in case you're interested.
I wonder when that would get brought up.
It looks big time, but I'm no authority, so I wonder if you might take a look.
Look at the blue stuff.
Thanks, man. You take it easy.
That's what I do.
Poor guy. He can't wait to get sucked into that.
Yeah, as soon as he's gone.
Marie, give me the files.
Well, it was a good try.
Oh, they're hoping he'll call them.
I reckon he will.
It was a great idea, but it didn't work. So why don't we simply chalk it up as a learning?
All you have to do is wait another minute.
White residence. Oh, hello, Mr. Wollenitz. Yes, $879 was the original offer, but
I knew she was going to do that.
now I'm offering $800.
No, don't do that.
Why? Don't do that. Well, because you're an unpleasant person, Mr. Wollenitz. You were rude to me and disrespectful towards my husband. And
I knew she was going to go hard on him.
Look at Walter. He's like, give it up.
well, I understand that you're disappointed, but that is my final offer. I'm sorry we couldn't make it work. Goodbye.
He's gonna call back.
Oh, she's playing the game.
Why?
Because I want to pay less.
Oh, no. $79,000 less? Who cares? Do you know how much I make in a day?
Oh,
The man.
Big man.
You just went too far with it. You're calling him names?
I didn't call him names.
Oh.
I said he was unpleasant.
How much these two have changed.
I know.
It's astounding. Starting to doubt.
And there it is. Make sure it rings enough times. Tell me she's gonna go lower.
Hello? Hello, Mr. Wollenitz.
Oh, good job, Skylar.
Yeah, bitch.
Oh.
Money!
They're vultures.
Jeez. Anything to make noise and make it feel alive, I guess. The irony, they went in this for the money and now the money ain't doing shit.
I know.
2 clean cars and clean money.
They're celebrating. Oh, Skylar's well and truly in on it now.
Oh, they're definitely rekindling, all right.
Seriously. It was really great work. It's impressive.
It's kind of like the old Walt in the flashback we saw in this house, remember? Confident.
Who would have thought they'd rekindle over this business?
Oh, no. I mean, we did a little, but yeah.
Yeah.
Truly amazing.
Yes, well, it better be. $320 a bottle.
Oh, damn.
It's a very different lifestyle now.
I'm asking, how did you, Walter White, an unemployed school teacher, pay for it? How do you explain it?
Oh, she's going to get paranoid.
Because on paper, we have no money.
You are completely overreacting.
She's not wrong. Like, he is gonna leave a trail.
The devil is in the details, okay? One little mistake, one slip up in our story, that could ruin us.
She's spot on. He doesn't want to admit it, but she's spot on.
She was definitely needed in this business. No way. Oh, I thought she was gonna pour it down the sink and like, I was like, you might as well have it now.
Gotta destroy the evidence.
Oh. It's going to end up with them sleeping together. He's going to get wasted and then...
Probably. Maybe not now, but eventually.
And that motion fails.
Come on, let's get stuck into it.
Have a motion and a second by Councilor Cook. Any questions? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying yes.
Okay, slowly. He's gonna get the ball rolling again. I mean, we called it from pretty early on that we thought Skylar would eventually get involved, be accepting, but things have to be done her way, which I'm not gonna lie, it's probably important that she actually has some kind of say in this because
She seems to be the sharpest bookkeeper of Walt, Saul, all of them.
you all the rest aren't really bookkeepers, are they? They're just doing the business.
Yeah, but they've all played those roles, and in terms of playing those roles, she really has the best perspective. She's aware of just all the little things that could get them caught. Like, she's seems to be a key player in this.
Yeah, like if someone wants to go digging, if there's one little thing that she's right. If you're waiting for unemployment checks to pay your phone bill, how are you spending $320 in cash to get some champagne? Like that does not add up, you know? So she's really looking out for the details, and I think that's important. But more importantly, I feel like their connection of each other is just becoming stronger. Like I said, that flashback of them in this house initially trying to buy it, they were so ambitious and obviously like more confident, but now the life they lived in that house is very different to how they first initially bought it. But they're slowly getting that back. Slowly.
And it's almost like they suppress themselves for, to be parents and live a normal life, and they stopped living it up a little bit. And obviously now they've got the extreme compensation, but by having something where they can express themselves a little bit, they can let loose, they can be a bit corrupted, not be ideal, and they feel free and not judged to do so. And because they're both variously done it now, they're sort of not judging each other. They're actually appreciating each other, not for how perfect they can be, but how unideal they can be. I think that's very freeing for both of them. So their relationship's almost reaching a new depth that he didn't have before.
Yeah. It almost felt like you said, a shell of themselves. I mean, Walt wanted 4 children, but I guess they didn't account for having a child with a disability, losing grey matter, and then having all those expenses and drowning. So they do become a shell of themselves, and then they just have these basic surface level interactions. They've hit rock bottom. They've gone to ground zero. So it's really only up from there.
It's interesting. You mentioned grey matter. I would have sworn in the first season that Gretchen and Elliot and that backstory were going to play a bigger role in the story. But now I'm sort of thinking it may not. They may come again. They may not. It just seems like it was just really there to build a bit of a backstory, but it wasn't the focus point. Whereas I would have really thought that was going to become a bigger thing.
Yeah, and even to give a bit of suspense of Skylar not finding out about the whole, drug dealer thing.
Meanwhile, I just can't help but think about Ted.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know what's happened to him. We'll probably see him again at some stage, but he just got absolutely used and thrown away.
Yeah, used and abused, essentially. But you're thinking about Ted. I'm thinking about, when I'm seeing Walter's life slowly coming together, I just hate the fact that Walter uses Jesse. And I've seen it, but there's been these small inklings of no, you are important to me. But then as soon as things get murky. And look, there's some accountability on Jesse. He needs to reach out as well. But he was in his own way.
Yes and no. Look, in fairness, Walter's got a million things on his mind. They both go through a similar thing. Walter's dealing with it by getting on with the job and business meetings. Jesse's more crumbling under the anxiety of it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really put that on Walt because he has asked multiple times over multiple episodes, is everything all right? How are you dealing? And Jesse just shrugs it off. How much are you going to beg someone to open up?
But I don't know, you do know that the man killed someone for you.
But Walt's also killed someone for him episode before and he moved on. So sometimes it's hard to know.
But he knows that he's not been dealing with that well. He knows.
I don't know.
I don't know. If I was Walt, I'd be trying a little harder than, are you okay?
Yeah, but the key thing is you're not Walt and you don't have all the things on his mind. When you're busy with, you still think God's going to kill you every day. Yeah. People are following you. You're trying to get this business on board. He's just that busy. You not really have too much time to sit there and beg for Jesse's attention. As far as he's concerned, Jesse's doing okay enough to function. He's coming to work each day or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's just all right, cool. It's not nothing too urgent. I've got to get on with the million tasks I've got on hand, So I get that. I don't really think that one's on Walt. I just think they both got a lot on their plate and they're both coping with it differently.
I just feel so bad for him.
Yeah, Jesse's going through a really rough patch. I wonder what the turn's going to be. It's not showing any signs at the moment of something's going to happen to pull him out. I don't know what it is.
That house, though, has been through so much. It has seen so much. From crazy 8 to, his aunt dying in that house to renovations to, just crazy stuff. Crazy.
One of those ones where you were going to, say a whole bunch of stuff, but after Crazy 8, you're like, what is this? Then you go to the aunt, which is a useless fact.
No, but it's just seen so much death.
I get it. One of those ones where, because Crazy 8's a big one, and then you've got to go more big ones, and you went to.
Well, I can keep going. There was a whole meth lab in there. There was everything.
We've seen a lot. It has been through a lot. I'm really
started
to look
full of
up.
Guts.
Yeah. It It was cool to see Bill Burr in the episode.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he did acting like that, let alone not back then anyway.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. We love Bill Burr as a comedian.
Love him.
He's hilarious. So, yeah, it's cool to see him Breaking Bad. Last place I'd expect to see him.
I know. I kind of didn't put my finger on it, and then you said it, and then his voice was like, yeah, that's for sure him. It's kind of weird to see him in a more serious role as well.
Yeah.
Because I recently watched, I think it was like Old Dads or something. So it's like a...
Oh, you watched that as a new?
Yeah.
Oh, without me. Wow.
You were away.
Jesus.
Anyway, so I watched that, and that was pretty funny. I'll watch it again with you.
Nah, I'll watch it with someone else now. Yeah, it's weird seeing him be such a minor character because,
Yeah.
I don't know, watching him as a comedian, he's the main event.
He is the main event always. So yeah, that was interesting. But then on the other hand, Hank and Marie, like, I think it's important that Hank saw that Marie was struggling, and he does recognize that. He's not an idiot, but he's just too preoccupied with his own pain to even like care in front of her, if that makes sense. I mean, he did his duty, he helped, and he did what he had to do, but yeah, other than that, it was hard to see Marie like that though. You know, she's trying to be different people, live through that lens, and then, you know, I guess I feel like the stealing makes her feel alive or something. I'm not sure. Mementos of another life or a life that she might have wanted.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like, I understand, obviously, she's coping with a lot, and that's sort of her de facto, but it was interesting to see how good she's at it. Like, she's able to really create all these alternate lives, talk about them with such conviction and passion, and really, you know, go to other parts of her psyche, if you will, and just live in these fantasy lands. And, you know, Hank has no idea what he's sort of putting her through, really.
Yeah. I mean, he does, but he's like blocking it out as well.
He's sort of just stuck there. He doesn't know how to break the cycle of that he's in.
Well, I'm excited because he is digging into those lab notes, and this man is so smart. Like, he is intelligent as fuck. So he is going to slowly start getting addicted with this, I think, and it's going to awaken that lion within him, and I can't wait to see that.
Guys, we hope you enjoyed our reaction to this episode. If you did, don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel for more, and let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this episode. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you guys on our next reaction.
See you guys.